Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Because I have so many questions from you regarding the consumption on this new Dacia Bigster, and because I still have the chance until I get back the car to the Dacia, I want to test the consumption in the city. And today we will travel the whole city. We are in Bucharest. Today it's kind of a holiday, so will be not so much traffic, but still will be a pretty relevant and real life consumption test. We have the 404 version with 18-inch rims. That means this is the extreme version, so will be really interesting to see how we'll perform. Now I just started the engine outside. There are around 12 degrees, something like that. It's a pretty pleasant temperature. Also, I'm not going to talk about the interior, exterior, all the technical data, because I already made a few videos with the car. So if you want to find out more info, check out the review, check out the other test drives and so on. Also, I really like the car. I have the car for 3 days now, and I have to tell you that I definitely enjoy it. Probably if I will buy the Bigster, I will get the automatic transmission, the hybrid 155, because I drive most of the time in the city, so make more sense for me. But yeah, the manual is also pretty good. The engine is just started, so you can see the water temperature is not at half, so it's not a proper temperature to start driving, but still we will drive it. Like we will simulate like a real life scenario. I come from home, I go in the car, and I drive to work or wherever. We will drive in eco mode. Here you can switch between different driving modes. We will drive in eco mode, like I think everybody would drive in the city, and we will reset the consumption, and then we will start driving. As we go on the road, I will give you a little bit more infos. So now it's resetted, so let's drive it. Also, you can see a nice graphic on the screen there. The RPMs, by the way, someone asked me yesterday in a video. It's here on the lower end, but you can also switch it to make it invisible. So if you don't want to see it, you cannot see it, just like that. If you want to see it, you can switch, and you have that RPM on the lower end, so just like that. So just in case you're wondering. And then you have also a nice graphic on the right side here with the energy flow. But let's drive, because then we will stay at the traffic signs and so on, so we will have time to talk about all those things. I like very much that the car goes into the gears very easy. I mean, it's very easy to change the gears. I like that the stalk is positioned perfectly, and also the armrest. It's exactly what I like, you know. Oh, it's easy to go around. Even though it's a big car, it feels relatively light, and that's something that I like. Those are the wipers, by the way, just in case you're wondering. They're pretty good. They wash good, and they're pretty silent. That's good. Here you can see also some nice graphics with the position of the car, the traction that goes from the front to the rear wheels in real time. This is super cool. That shows you it's a permanently front wheel drive, but with the possibility to drive the rear wheels as needed. You can also lock a four-wheel drive lock 50-50, and then you have a traction to all four for low speed kind of off-road terrain. Also, for those of you that doesn't know, I will leave the link in the description. I will leave in the description all the technical data about the car. But it comes with a 1.2 liter petrol engine, 3 cylinders in line, combined with a 48 volt battery and an electric motor, a mild hybrid system. The car is not capable to drive in electric mode, but it has an electric motor, kind of a generator, that helped the petrol engine to accelerate. It helped to start the car, so it helps to reduce the consumption and reduce the emissions, which is pretty good. I mean, it's better than a pure petrol engine, and you can definitely feel from time to time, you know, when you change gears, when you accelerate, when you feel like it's a little bit more smoother. Even though it's a manual transmission, you feel how the car it's smoother overall, which is very good. Now, because it's holiday here, I'm super happy. Not so much traffic. I'm super impressed how empty is the city, and it was so quiet. And I see some kind of birds coming in some places where usually there are not, and it's usually so noisy. all the time, but now that it's, look at it, it's no, here was like traffic from here until the end of the traffic sign. It's so impressive. I really love driving like that, man. I mean, it's so empty. Now that wouldn't be super good for the consumption test in super traffic, but it's also good, is realistic. For example, if you live in Switzerland or Germany, in certain areas, of course not in big city where it's also traffic, but for those of you that live in areas where you don't have too much traffic but you have a little bit of traffic, stopping at traffic signs, stoplights and stuff like that, it's also kind of realistic, right? So we will stop until we arrive there, because we have kind of 1 hour and something like that, or maybe 40 minutes now, because there are not so many cars. Then we still have some time to, where is this? I want to connect it to my phone, because my phone is already connected. And do you know, you have Apple CarPlay here, and I think I have to go here. I don't remember exactly where is the connection. Here it should be Bluetooth. Yeah, here you just press this one, it's already connected, but I don't remember exactly where is the Apple CarPlay, because the phone is connected, but I have to activate one more time. So when you go inside the car, the phone remained connected from the last time, but if you want to activate the Apple CarPlay and the map, you have to press one more time to activate it. I don't remember. I think it's here. Yes, it's here. And then you go to device management, and then here you activate it from here one more time. So it doesn't remain active, the Apple CarPlay. You have to activate it from here. Man, I hate when these people, they're parking the car so close to the cross path. Now here they are working, so we have to go on the other lane, opposite lane. Look at it, there are so many holes here. Man, but the car is running so smooth, so pleasant. Now we have Apple CarPlay, so we can go to the map. The cool part with the Apple CarPlay is that you can see the map from the phone on the digital cockpit, and I will show you right now. From here you can switch, and you can see the map right there in the front of you, which is so cool, man. This is kind of the first Dacia which allow you to see the full map on the digital cockpit, and it's so colored, and the graphic, the resolution, it looks so good. And even the Apple CarPlay, you can connect it wireless, so you don't need a cable, which again is great. And of course you have all those apps from your phone, which is fantastic. And if you want to go back to the menu of the car, you just go like that. You can go also in the navigation of the car, but sadly you cannot see the navigation of the car here on the digital cockpit. You have to connect your phone in order to see the map from the phone. You can see the graphic there on the right side of the digital screen. That graphic with blue means that the 48-volt battery is recharging. The 48-volt battery has a capacity of 0.83 kilowatt hour, usable 0.4. Also, the car have 130 horsepower. I think it's more than enough for going around with the car. They also improved the sound insulation, so Dacia said that the windows are a little bit thicker, and also they add some extra insulation in certain areas to make it more silent inside. I did test that in the other test drive, so definitely check it out. good. What I didn't tell you, and I have to tell you, is the consumption. The official consumption on this 404 version, it's 6.1 liter. So usually, this is the, not usually, but this 404 version is the most, let's say, inefficient Bigster version that you can buy. It consumed the most 404 version, and the best consumption is for hybrid 155, and the number is 6.1 liter VLTP. So we will see in this video how much we can get. 6.1 liter, probably you can get it in perfect conditions. I can say today our bad conditions that we drive until here was really good, not too much traffic. Love the way I drive until here, which is fantastic, but I'm really curious if I can be close to that number. I think it's fantastic, because yesterday I drive the car, and before yesterday I drive the car, and I get really close numbers. Yesterday and before yesterday I get like 7 liter for one test drive, and then I get for another test drive around 7.1, 7.2 if I remember well, which is great because it's close to what they estimate. Now the temperature it's at the desired, the water, it says desired temperature. We still drive in eco mode. The good thing is that it feels light to drive. I love also this navigation that comes, this here navigation that comes with the car. It's pretty good and it's pretty responsive. It's not like it's kind of a oldish multimedia system. It shows you also the buildings in 3D. You have also here a lot of informations regarding the restaurants, hotels. Look at this, even a TripAdvisor for certain hotels and coffee shops. You have even pictures for the biggest is one, which is super cool. I definitely like it. This version come also with heated windshield, heated steering wheel, and heated seats. This manual transmission, it's fantastic. I drive yesterday in the test drive, and also in other videos, in other tests that I did yesterday, and I drive it in the traffic. It was much more traffic, and the thing was that it's really in the city to change the gears on a manual transmission. For me, it's becoming complicated, right? So it's more stressful. But now driving in this kind of conditions, so if you're living in an area where you don't have too much traffic, and like national roads, like countryside, stuff like that, I think it makes a lot of sense to go with a manual transmission, because it's easy to change it and you don't have to stress and stop and go as often, which is great. I mean, it is indeed another thing. So for example, for this trip, even if I'm in the city, I don't have too much traffic, and it gets automatic to change the gears, so it makes also sense to take the manual transmission, because it's cheaper, it's more affordable. You can get also good numbers if you know how to change the gears and you don't have traffic in your area. Plus you have the advantage of having this 404 version. From what I heard, will come also one 404 automatic transmission, with automatic transmission at the end of this year, but we will see. It's not something 100% official, so we will wait and see. Now overall the car is running pretty smooth, and the engine is not so loud, which is very important. Now if you don't like that map on the screen, you can also switch to see 6.7. Wow, we have good consumption until now. 6.7 is not that bad, man, but we still have half of the road. I want to switch to that RPM. We didn't have too much traffic now, and also not too much traffic light stops, which was like almost perfect almost perfect conditions for the city driving. I wish the city were every day like that. I'm also willing to leave my car home and go with the public transportation in this if everybody will do that. You see, at those kind of speed, 70, 80, you don't hear too much noise, not too much wind. It's pretty silent, it's pretty pleasant. The car comes also with a spare tire. It's around 200 euro optional, for those of you that asking, because I have some questions from you regarding that. It comes with the safety features, but this 404 version, the only hybrid 155 come with adaptive cruise control, that brake, accelerate, keep the distance. That's something to keep in mind. Also, it comes with independent MacPherson suspension on the front and Pseudo MacPherson independent on the rear. They're a little bit special, different for the 404 version than the other versions. Man, the car is running so smooth. Again, you can switch here to all road view and you can see the images and information with whatever happened with the energy in real time. 6.1, oh my god, we have 6.1 liter consumption until now, so exactly what Dacia claim. It's crazy, man. I can't believe that. Even though we have perfect, almost perfect conditions, the engine was cold when I start. We have, the car is brand new. Let's see, I think it's 1,000 and something kilometers. Where is it? Here, 1,455 kilometers. So the engine need also a little bit time to consume less. So over 5,000 kilometers, over 10,000 kilometers, the car tend to consume half liter less or something like that. And man, it's impressive. I mean, if you have perfect conditions, if you change the gears properly, if you drive in eco mode, you have the possibility to get good numbers. The climatic system is off. I just forget about it. Even though outside there are 18 degrees, inside it's perfect temperature. I mean, it's perfect. It's in the morning. It's great temperature. I don't feel like I need cold or warm, but even though I forget to turn it on, usually I have to test this car with the climatic system on level 1, low, like all other cars. So I just forget, keep this in mind. So I forget to turn it on, I just start driving. But that's compensate with the fact that I start driving with a cold engine, right? So yeah, we have to take those things in the considerations as well at the end of this trip, so it can be the realistic as possible. Man, but now here we can get a little bit more traffic, because this road, it's where the people go outside the city, you know. From here people go outside the city in, yeah, let's say on the highway, right? So the highway is straight away. So this is the most let's say circulated boulevard around here in Bucharest. So there are a lot of cars here, so we can see already, but it's still very good than what it's usually. But we will have some stops and go, but until here with those perfect conditions we have, let's see again, oh my god, 5.8 liters. Look at that, crazy. I'm under VLTP estimation. Wow, I'm definitely impressed. No way. Of course, the conditions were really good, but still I didn't expect that. So that means if you buy the car in a countryside area where you don't have too much traffic and you have kind of perfect conditions, as long as you don't have too many stops and go like I have here. You see, now we start to have more stop and go, stop and go, stop and go, so we have a little bit more traffic here. Then the consumption will grow. But as long as you have perfect conditions, man, you can get some good numbers with this car. And I want to test the hybrid 155 next week. I will have it, and I'm so excited. I'm really curious to see the numbers and the test. And I will do the same test in the city. We will do on the highway, city, a combination, and then yeah, we will do all that other information and reviews, so I can bring you all the data before you make a decision, you know. But until now, I'm happy. So look at this, 5.8, crazy. It comes with start-stop system. You see now the engine is stopped, which is good. You have also this mild hybrid system that help a lot. And last week I test also another car that has a pure engine, the Action. It has 1.5 liter 4-cylinder, and to be honest, the less I get was like 8-9 liters consumption, which was much more. So those mild hybrid systems and hybrid systems and any type of electrification added to the car, you have to keep in mind that add also a layer of efficiency, and it's really see the difference. You can really see the difference between a pure petrol engine and an engine that has any type of electrification, like mild hybrid or full hybrid or whatever. It really make a difference. It really make a difference in terms of consumption. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less difference, but in terms of consumption, it make a difference. So I'm pretty happy that Dacia makes such an efficient engine. So you have an efficient car from all the points you're watching it. I mean, you have an affordable car. You know, they have in every segment now. You have in this C SUV segment this Bigster, and they have in every segment a car that's very efficient and very affordable. You can buy it for a good price. You can buy this car under 30,000, like a big SUV, super useful, and you don't have to worry. You scratch the car, you go off-road, you put your dog in the back, you put a lot of stuff, you can carry stuff with it. Sorry. And if you, for example, yeah, very good. And if you, for example, if something broke, you can change the pieces very easy, because they have a relatively good price also for the maintenance and also for pieces and repair parts. .58. It shows you also when to change the gears. It shows you a sign here on the left side when you should change the gears. It shows you the RPM. 5.9. I can't believe that. Man, I beat the VLTP. I didn't expect that. Of course, I would expect, I was expect around 6.5, 7, but man, 5.9, it's crazy. It's under what they estimate. It's incredible. I can't believe that. I definitely can't believe that. I didn't try to drive economical. I just drive the way the traffic drive, right? And we have 5.8. Crazy. I can't believe 5.8. It's for such a big car, such a big SUV. Impressive. Great job, Dacia. Great job again. They did a good job with that. So here we are. I have to stop before I give back the car to the wash. I have to wash it and then I will get back the car to. So 5.9, crazy good. Great job, Dacia. I will stop here for a while and I want to talk with you. Maybe maybe someone will come, but I want to show you the number. You can see the 360 degrees camera. It's so cool. Optional, €500, so nice. It's very useful. An electronic handbrake here, by the way. And this is the number, 5.8 liter. You can see for yourself. That was the trip. I don't know how many kilometers we drive. I don't know if you can see here. I'm not sure, but they're around maybe 15 or something like that. Maybe around 10, between 10 and 15. I think 12 or something like that. Yeah, anyway, 5.9, crazy number. Great job, Dacia. I'm definitely impressed with the number. That was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you have questions, ask me down below. All the technical data will be in the description of the video. Check out the other videos with the same car, review, test drive. There I give you more information. Plus, wait for the hybrid 155. Because it will come in 1 week and will be really interesting. So thank you for watching. Impressive, definitely impressive. I beat the VLTP without me expecting that. I didn't even try it, you know. Top, great job. Love the consumption. Yeah, that was the video. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.